My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slice and Dice 3.0, where it's time to choose a party. And I know for a fact that if we choose a party that has complete choose party on hard or harder with 4 or more heroes of the same color. And if we complete choose party on unfair or harder with 5 or more heroes of the same color, then we can unlock an item. Oh no, I want to unlock that. I want to do both at once is the thing. I'm looking to do choose party on unfair with 5 heroes of the same color. So what does that mean that I want to do? Do I go blue, green? It seems like those are probably going to be the most versatile. One thing that is possible, that I have heard tale about, that maybe might be worth giving a little bit of a go, is I have heard that things get pretty interesting if you have a lot of Housecats. And I think I can figure out why, which is that Housecat as a default cannot level up, but you are still offered the same amount of level ups, and we know that characters can level up past tier 3, which makes me expect that this will result in Primrose leveling all the way up to tier something stupid. Note, there's still probably not going to be a comfortable start. We're going in unfair. Training all hero-sized enemies, such as the wolf, and the boar in this instance as well. Replace their left side with 6 damage, or, ooh. Monsters get +1 pip to all sides, and then training. That's probably the 2 easiest for me to combine out of these. So Leaf is capable of boosting something for a single side that has only 1 keyword and a blank side. There we go. Good hits, good hits. I'd love 1 more instance of damage. I don't have it. That's okay. I'm just keen to see what happens when we start leveling things up. So I'll lose... At a minimum here, I will end up losing 1 Housecat. I'm gonna lock those 2 in. Yeah, okay, now I have the minimum loss, which is we only lose 1 Housecat who takes out the Thorn, and then the other one hits the enemy. Opening Cursed Chest, getting a random tier 1 curse, but 4 random tier 1 items. I really like this. Tier 1 items improve the accessibility and range of all of the items above their own tier drastically. Well, at least a lot of them do. Hat.Thief. Replace all sides with the thief's sides. Admittedly, yeah, probably pretty useful here. Cloak. Replace the middle side with dodge all enemy effects and damage this turn, as well as the Scarf, 5 entity max HP. And then Hui. Adds Vitality to the left side. And we got rightmost blank. All heroes replace their rightmost side with blank. What did Primrose even have there? I can't even recall at the moment. But it's blank now. So Spine or Presence? Spine on hit will damage the attacker, and is capable of using this massive heal 4 to get a lot of value out on the field. The thing is, I can't really armor any of my Housecats, so they will die very quickly, constantly. So I can't really plan to have a long fight. I'm taking the Spine. Let's give it Hui, so now I have the ability to heal 4 and give 4 empty max HP, which will get immediately filled. Should one of you be a Hat Thief? It would give me access to a little bit of range, but that's not important in this fight. I'll keep this. Yeah, when we get into fights that are like this and all of our Housecats are instantly dying at the start of the fight, yeah, that's gonna start to threaten me a little bit. That's gonna start to feel bad. One Housecat going down. And the rat runs away. Seedling or healing wand? A little bit of healing is nice, sure. Let's give that to the Housecat that actually has missing HP. Courtesy of the Scar giving it empty max HP. Ooh, spine. That's a big roll, friend. I'd love one more AoE so I can take out that archer in the back line. I did not expect to get that, and that'll actually be the win. Giving me the ability to take out the archer in the back line via those swipes, making the goblin run away. So here we are. Oh, what? How wild. Here we are. With our level 3, our tier 3 already. We can choose between Jumble and Tainted. So Jumble has a 3 damage side, 3 shield 2 sides, and 1 heal 1. Really wish I knew what this was. Well, I guess I can go look at, like, the options, ledger, hero. I can try and see. Okay, it would usually just be another heal side, that's fine. Oh no! The Tainted would have had a shield 3 cleave side, that would have been incredible. Well, Tainted still has 3 damage cleave, 2 of those, and 1 4 damage poison, so Tainted seems valuable until you look at on pickup, gain a random tier 4 curse. Tier 4 curses can be pretty bad. Jumble says fluctuate on all sides, which says changes to a random side each turn, retaining keywords and pips. I'll take it. We'll see how it goes. I'm no longer going to be giving empty max HP to characters. Alright, Jumble, what are you rolling this turn? Okay, you've got 2 mana Fluctuate Growth, a 2 damage Fluctuate Cleave Chain, 1 damage Fluctuate Pain, 2 damage Poison, and a 3 shield. That's actually pretty sick, because if I manage to hit any of the other Housecats' AoE attack, that'll double the effectiveness of Jumble. And there it is. Ooh, that doesn't even save any cats for me to take out the wolf there. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna start working on the alpha, making it much easier next turn to take out just the remaining wolf and the remaining alpha. Jumble. Oh wow, you generated a side on your blank side. Obviously it has no pip value, but it doesn't need to. That's the ability for a character to use their die again. And that's enough damage. Twin daggers. So this is something that gives Housecat a lot more utility. Needle is also here, adds Picky and +2 pips to all targeted sides. Picky. Target must have exactly N HP. So that would be useful when I'm going up against enemies that have 5 HP or 3 HP, so that I can set up the Housecat's cleave or individual attack to be quite large. That's pretty cool, but I really like the idea of going for the twin daggers instead here, because that means I can continue re-rolling and continue getting a bunch of additional value out of these folk. I will give Way here, because sometimes Jumble will randomize this side into something that Way wants to act upon. The problem with AoE right now is that the Shade will become immune to it very, very quickly. So I don't really want to lock in AoE sides. Ooh, Jumble. You've got a 3 mana fluctuate decay side there. I'll take it. We'll take Militia down. There go our cantrips as well, so we're more likely to be able to hit the enemy with 3 damage direct. Never mind, Jumble generates a cantrip side. How dare you? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that right now. This'll get the kill though. No, it's not. No, it's not. It needs to be 1 instance of damage again. I forgot. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. N4.45E has a 15 damage single use side on the left, and then 1 damage cleave. That's all they have. They've also got the tactic 2 damage focus. So any 2 pips can be spent on this, and it will do twice its damage if it's targeting whoever was the target of the previous dice this turn. And then we have N4.BD3, who has 14 damage heavy, can be multiply used, a 7 damage single use self-heal, adds growth to target side this turn, not super jazzed about that though, as well as a tactic heal 1 to all allies, mana gain for 2 damage pips. Interesting. I'm gonna take that one. Oh my god. Absolutely bowling out of control with the rolls. Let's make that goblin run away. Ash adds enduring to the 2 middle sides. Wow. Urn got made better? Urn was a 3-tier item that added enduring to the middle side exclusively, so this is even better than that. And then there's smelly manure as well, which actually, this could be sick for us. Adds decay growth to all sides, and the growth is added only to the top and the bottom, decay to the entire middle line. Who would be really happy to have something like that? Maybe a Housecat that is cantrip attacking, so could grow multiple times in a single turn? Ash though, I have to admit, that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna take smelly manure, but I'm keeping an eye on that Ash for some future situations. Good lord. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what I wanted. I can't tell you otherwise. Number 1, snake down. Then 1, 2, and 3. Just you and me, Slate. Okay, N5.BBE, so we're up to our tier 5s. 19 damage single use, or 23 damage pain. They also have the tactic, 6 damage for 1 blank side. Okay, things get nutty. Let's go. N5.D5C has 20 damage single use, heal 41, shield 6, as well as 4 damage shield. So it does 4 damage and then it shields the target for 7 of any pips. So definitely we'll be going with the top one here, who's actually good, versus the other one who, good lord. My goal here is to kill the Slime Queen in a single action and then use as many AoEs as I can. Actually, blank sides are way better. 1, there we go, and then blank side, boom, okay? And then we'll take out the Slimer and take out the Slimelets. Round 1, Dragonhide Gloves. Cover the middle side, onto the top and the bottom sides, as well as the Demon Eye and Pain, and +2 pips to the left side. Dragonhide seems like it's definitely the most valuable one here for guaranteeing that N5 opens fights by killing the boss. Okay, I did want some blanks, so I'm glad I got them. 1, 2, 3. We'll swipe AoE, and then we'll take out the slime. Okay, yeah, so it's round 1. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, so this is not gonna be difficult. I was needlessly intimidated. Burning Blade, Blessed Ring, and Polearm. Polearm replace damage signs with my top side, Blessed Ring, giving us on our rightmost side Shield 1 Rescue, as well as the Burning Blade, replace the left side with 4 damage. I don't think it's worth it for us to take this. Oh, but if I can take this, I should, right? What if N5 dies when I attack the first target on the field? Then I have to worry about just these Housecats taking down everything else. I don't want to take that. N6.E1C. Oh, but they all had blank sides and I still would have had access to the... Yeah, I probably should have done that. Hey. N6.E1C. 26 damage side, a 10 damage single use, which also inflicts single use on the enemy, a 5 damage that does the same, as well as add engage to target side this turn, and revive the topmost ally. Does 10 damage for a single blank side. Yeah, we'll be taking that one. And then there's also N6.CFO, or 0 rather. 34 damage in a heavy strike. That is pretty good. The only break difference here is the tactic requires 2 different die, a 1 keyword side and a blank side in order to activate. Yeah, I should have taken the militia on and just rolled for X's. That seems like it would have been the right way to go about something like that. Speaking of, I feel like the rest of the Housecats should roll looking exclusively for X's at this point. One, 2, 3. 90 achievements. We've unlocked the boss monster, Wendigo. Has 14 max HP, has 4 sides that say 7 damage heavy, and 1 side that says 5 damage bloodlust eliminate. Has an additional pip for each damaged enemy of its, so my team, and targets the enemy with the most least HP. The real crutch here though, the top non-magic hero adds possessed and mandatory to all sides. Possessed meaning that we have to target it in the opposite way that we usually would, so we give shields to the enemy and we do damage to our own team, and mandatory meaning that we have to use that side. Replace Housecat with a generated hero. I don't want to do that because it's probably going to be a green hero, but it would start to spread out my level ups, and also I do like the meme of there being a bunch of Housecats, and also, I've got to make sure that it retains a green hero. And I'm not entirely 100% certain that it will. Bandana. Add cantrip to all pipless sides. Ah. Ooh, cantrip to the dodge. That's pretty good. Scepter. Replace the left side with 1 damage lead. Admittedly, 1 damage lead is actually pretty sick too, because of all of the AoEs that we have. I'm gonna take Bandana because I believe that the blank sides are most powerful for us at the moment. Literally just roll blanks, please. You're wasting your time rolling other things. 1, 2, 3. Got him. N7.C94. 19 damage cantrip. 23 shield. Oh, that's nasty. N7.CC1 has 18 damage in cleave and a 5 damage cantrip. They also have 10 damage vitality. Takes 3 of any pips. It will do 10 damage to a target, but it will also grant them 10 empty max HP. N7.C94, though, has the tactic for 16 of any pips do 12 damage. It has the serrated keyword, which it does twice to targets who've gained no shields this turn. I'm gonna go with the bottom one, because it seems the only one that's useful there. Oh no. The Lich is trying to petrify 3 of the sides from N7, which would take away our big cleave damage side. So I want to roll that cleave damage side this turn in order to avoid that happening. I didn't get it. So now I'm going to be using the tactic as my primary way to deal damage for the rest of this fight, because boom, we're petrified. Okay, if I use the Housecat there, unfortunately then I'm out of pips to actually be able to attack the Lich with the tactic. Which means I will lose all of N7 sides, fully petrified. I do need to be able to take out a character this turn. And then do literally 3 pips of anything else. Thank you! That'll do it! That'll do it! Boom! There goes the Lich! Just you and me, Bones? Nope. For the same reason, we're not re-rolling that Housecat. Crescent Shield. I do really like the Crescent Shield. Replace the left side with Shield 1, Repel, Rampage, and Rescue. Oh, yikes. Ooh, all of these enemies are really packing on the damage here. That works. I have to sacrifice 2 of the Housecats, but we managed to get through that fight. N8.991 has 30 max HP, a 30 damage cleave side, and then revive the top 3 enemies. The tactic does 21 damage and inflicts single use on the enemy for a single blank. And they're up against N8.307, who has a 27 damage cleave, a 39 damage base, shield 22, and the tactic does 50 damage for 15 damage pips and 1 blank side. I'm gonna go for the safe option, the one that only requires a little health helping hand. I really wanted to see the AoE side of N8. But I'll accept blank sides. Because it does 21 damage. Okay, yeah, so this is a hell of a laugh, but this can't be something that I do again. It's too good. Hat.Valkyrie. Become the Valkyrie? I do love that. And I'm gonna replace the cloak for the Housecat, because now that Housecat also has cantrip, give target ally cannot die. Which I think is cool. Entirely unnecessary, but cool. Egg.Slimer. We've got three Egg.Slimers, in fact, in this fight, that will summon 2 Slimers, and they will die as well. So, of course, it'd be nice to prevent that if possible. There goes the ghost. Housecat survives due to the rampage. We're just gonna have to slowly work down that slate. That'll do it. It's a control one. No, it's Q. Okay, cool. I found the keywords that I'm looking. Keywords. Keystroke. I found the keystroke I'm looking for here. Everyone else gets an item. You don't need the items. N9.103. 46 damage cleave. 73 shield. And a 3 damage pain side. Respectable. And it can do 73 damage for 66 of any pips, as well as 1 blank side. Then there's N9, who has 69 damage, nice ranged duplicate, and revive the topmost defeated ally. However, they need 1 blank side and 1 2 keyword side in order to do 79 damage. I'm gonna take the one with, no, I'm not gonna take the one with AoE. I'm gonna take the one that has range duplicate so that I can try and just propagate that across all of the team. Oh my god, the health bar is actually starting to look like a health bar rather than just individual pips. That has 1 keyword, that has 1 keyword, that has 1 keyword. Cleave and Decay, that's 2 keywords. That'll do. Okay. Let's kill Tyrantus. And one of the spiders. Can't I? Oh, it has to exclusively be a 2 keyword side. Well, that changes how I would have rolled for the rest of the turn then, but okay. That's fine, I guess. It would be a terrible shame to suddenly die here, but I would also be very surprised were that capable of happening. At some point, I will roll the side that does the things. I mean, that'll get a couple things back in play as well. Please give me the range duplicate side that I was working for, you know? Or I'll use the tactic to just take one of you down. I got a lot of health. I got time. There we go. Gauntlet, +1 pips to all damage sides, or sushi. Replace the left side with gain 2 rerolls cantrip. That's more important. And I believe that's significantly more important for us, as it'll give us a lot more access to hitting the sides we are intending to. I'm gonna get the poop off of that house cat. All right. Up against 2 golems, a zombie, a fanatic, and a shade. Oh, and there's the range damage duplicate side. So we'll be going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom, got him. Turn 1. N10.E86 has 68 health. Has a 215 damage heavy side. A heal 673. Oh, this one just heals 999, of course. Add cleanse and self-cleanse to target side this turn. And for 47 of any pips, we can get a 37 damage shield. There's also N10.61A, who has a 154 damage space, as well as a 1 damage echo single-use space. So it copies the amount of pips that the previous thing had. And then they have 57 of any pips can be spent on their tactic. Neither of these are particularly good. I'm gonna take a random. Oh, you're so much better. 143 damage, a 90 damage death side, gain 3 rerolls as a cantrip, and shield 1 to all allies as a cantrip. And it does 57 damage, as well as inflict single use, but this is inflicting single existence on the enemy for a single blank. That's, wild. I actually don't think it would be unreasonable to go infinite here, and that would be over using the manure to give growth to the gain 3 rerolls cantrip side, and then eventually I would be able to infinite. The effect of it would literally just be 1 damage pings from the house cat consistently though. Like, the outcome would be everyone's prevented from dying this turn, and I do very little else. So probably not really worth it. All right. Why would I ever have to use a die? Second heart, +1 HP for each 1 HP. 120 HP on our green character there? What do we think about that? Maybe. Emerald Mirror, gain the effects of all of the tier 6 to 8 items. So that would include the Sushi, which is tier 8. It would include Crescent Shield, so those would overwrite one another. It would include Heart Valkyrie, which is also overwritten. Yeah, that doesn't seem especially useful for us right now. I'm gonna take the second heart and yeah, boom. 120 HP, why not? Wyant. Oh my god, shield 1 to all allies is also cantrip. And it also now has growth with the manure. Oh, that's actually really exciting. Up against 2 calls and a Hydra. I lock in blanks. Just blanks though. It's so difficult to tell myself that a blank is going to be better than an available alternative. But in this instance it will be. So I should look for him. Blanky, blanky, blank. All right. Here we are with our final character, N11.BF9. 80 damage cleave, casually. 232 damage inflict exert single use, as well as shield 999. And for a single 2 keyword side and a single blank space, it'll do 210 damage. Then there's also N11 with 131 damage range duplicate. The middle side is 185 damage. Adds Death Wish and Cruel to target sides this turn. And for a single blank side, as well as 136 damage pips, it'll do 193 damage. I'm gonna take the top one, and then I'm gonna give you the Dragonhide gloves. And this is in service of making sure that we win on turn 1. Let's have at it. Up against the hand with 2 sabers. Okay, we've protected everyone from death with the cantrips exclusively already this turn. There we go, 81 damage cleave, boom. Okay, let's have a look at what we unlocked. So we got, crushed, beat the final boss fight on the very first turn, and that gave us an option for Roman numerals. Wait, we also got crushed, beat a boss fight on the first turn, which gave us the item Learn Infinity, which gives you infinity for 13 mana, kill an enemy. And then we unlocked more. Is one of these a secret achievement? Yeah, secret achievement. Complete choose party on normal or harder with 3 or more heroes of the same color. Weirdly, that's a secret achievement, and then the real achievements are the other 2 that we'd mentioned at the very start. Complete choose party on hard or harder with 4 or more heroes of a single color, and that has unlocked the item Red Flag. Plus 3 max HP. Replace the middle side with redirect all damage and enemy effects from an ally to me. Cleave. However, it doesn't have any self-shielding. But that is really, really, really good. Still very keen to utilize that. And then we have choose party 5 or more of the same color, and you complete it on unfair or harder, and we've unlocked the item Lightning Rod. Replaces the left side with 0 damage, ranged, charged, rampage, pain. So it can target enemies in the back line, it has 1 additional pip for each stored mana, it can be reused if it was lethal, but you also take damage, equal to how much damage you deal with it every time you use it. Interesting. And now what does it say are some of our uncompleted achievements? Still haven't gotten defeated on classic or on classic or harder. So I could try a run on brutal, but brutal is actually going to kill me almost all of the time. I don't really want to create content on brutal, to be entirely frank. I think I'll just eventually drop a run in unfair. Get defeated on cursed, unlocks a mode, that'll probably be blessed if I had to guess. Not fair, stun an enemy with 20 plus max HP. Mandrake, have 10 plus poison on an enemy in order to unlock an item, as well as the Emerald Mirror pick. Choose the Emerald Mirror once. I want to do it, it's just not useful for me right now. Well, that's choosing our party. And it's wild when you do it like this. I probably shouldn't do another full Housecats run, but this was fun. Just running our own little cat cafe the entire way through the dungeon. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slice and Dice 3.0. Top left is a series playlist for all of my content on the game past, present, future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. And above the thank you, and a special thanks this episode to Neko Hime. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.